A 1 mile walk changed my entire life. I decided to walk to the local coffee shop about 3 weeks ago. It's point 0.9 miles away. By the time you get into the counter, it's a mile. And I decided with every single solitary step, I was going to tell God something I was thankful for. And I started with my feet. And I said, thank you for my shoes, my socks, my soap, my deodorant. It's going on and on and on and on and on. And sure enough, I was thinking of stuff I don't normally think of that, man, like we'd be amazingly to be thankful for it if we thought about it. I made it into the coffee shop. There was this old man sitting there. I sat and chatted him up before I left. He's like, Sonny, life goes by in the blink of an eye. Before you know it, you're 77 and sitting alone in a coffee shop talking to a complete stranger. It was a good message. That was kind of a bonus. Then I got out of the coffee shop and I decided to keep going with my gratitude list. I made it halfway home and I cackled out loud. I still hadn't run out of items. I stood and faced this bridge, put my hands on it like that, and I say, hey God, it's me. Yes, my son. I go, I'd like to apologize to you. For what? I said, I don't see this stuff every day, God, and I'm really, really sorry for that. And he said, my son, most of my children, they never slow down or even stop and see this magnificent world of abundance I have created for them. And I was like, whoo! That's the truth, God. I'm never, ever going to do it again. And then he said, and by the way, I wanted to let you know, you're still seeing things incorrectly, my son. How's that? You see things as good or bad? Yes, I do. What would you say if I said I see them differently? I'd say I want to know more. Then God just nails me with this beauty. Everything you see is good, is indeed good. But what you see as bad is not bad. It's simply me wanting to spend time with you. I break down crying. This was the most beautiful words I had ever heard. And finally I gathered myself and I said, so God, what you're telling me is this. What I see as good is really, really, really good. And what I see as bad is really, 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 really great. That's what I'm telling you, my son. Albert Einstein once said, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at begin to change. Since that day, it's been awesome. So all I can tell you is try it out for yourself. But I haven't got bent out of shape by one thing, except, like I said, I had a human moment when dealing with the bully, but that passed. Have a great God day. Give this channel a follow. We call it the most helpful channel on the internet. Granted, it is self-appointed, but I think you'd be hard-pressed to find one that's more raw, more vulnerable, and if you send the owner of the page a message, he'll literally take the time to speak with you. So give us a follow and have a great God day.